There's a place where it's always swinging. A place where the music takes over, takes possession of you. It's a place where you can listen. A place you can learn. A place where, sometimes, the snow helps keep the rhythm. At Michigan State, it can be your place if you're ready for a study in jazz. So you think, jazz? In East Lansing?
I know, East Lansing Jazz, really, actually up until a year ago, I didn't even know the program really existed.
Well, that's how it is. Sometimes it has to start in different areas. Like before, it started in areas where maybe people couldn't go to, but now, you know, it's inside the school system. We're hoping this time people learn it at an early age and to figure out what makes the music great. Sometimes it's just grabbing an instrument and just trying to get one note and try to make that one note swing. Sometimes I have to start with my students. I say, okay, let's just play one note. Let's see how many different ways you can play it. Go. I said, okay, that's one way. I said, now let's try to make it swing. So it starts with that one note. I said, Louis Armstrong, when he played the one note, he would blow down walls. When people heard it, they said they couldn't imagine hearing that type of sound come out of a trumpet. Unbelievable.
Wes Anderson can blow down walls. He and the professors of jazz blew away a young man from Wyoming who was looking for his path to the future at Michigan State University.
It was the first week I was here. I went to the Wharton Center. I saw the professors of jazz were playing. You know, I played the drums. I knew I liked to play the drums, but I didn't play jazz music, you know. And being from Wyoming, I just wasn't exposed to it at all. But I heard the professors play. It's the first time I heard Randy play, and it was, truthfully, I mean, obviously life-changing.
The professors are a group of veteran jazz musicians who teach here at MSU. The Jazz Studies program brings in the talent from all over the country.
I have kids from all over the United States, as far away as California, and some from Boston area. And I met all of these kids at workshops, summer seminars, or I'm playing in a jazz club. And even the kids from southeastern Michigan that are in the program, from Detroit, Ann Arbor, I met them through the Detroit Civic Jazz Orchestra, which I'm the music director for. And so that active professional life you have will help you to recruit students. But it also keeps you at a certain level in terms of your musicianship.
And we have world-class musicians who could be out working every night, but have chosen to come here and share their knowledge, their expertise, and their talents with students. And actually, they're functioning as the professors of jazz, so they're out on the road, but their commitment is to these students. So it's a unique combination of world-class musicians that have great connections, but have chosen to make a major mark by passing the tradition to a new generation of young people.
Wes Anderson was with the legendary Wynton Marsalis for years. Teaching is just another piece of who he is.
If you're going to do something, you have to do the whole thing. So you have to teach it, you have to learn it, you have to live in it, you have to observe it, all that.
And I was familiar with his work with Wynton Marsalis, but I had no idea he was teaching there here at Michigan State. And I heard him play, took a lesson with him, and asked him a little bit about the program, and it just sounded like a program I'd be interested in coming to see and checking out.
The roots of jazz are deep in America. Some say it's tired out, old. Not here. Here, keeping the jazz is what it's all about.
Playing jazz music now in 2008 seems like something from another planet. You know, it's very rare to see musicians. If you see them playing, it's in a big concert, maybe in New York City or in Europe or in Asia. So to be teaching it in a great university here at Michigan State it's unparalleled.
It's timeless, you know. I mean, when you listen to, when I listen to Charlie Parker or Lester Young, it's as modern as anything that I'm hearing now today, and it's just their ability to express themselves is so incredible that it's timeless.
So a lot of times people will tell you, well, that's something old. I said, well, yeah, but a scrambled egg is old. That don't mean you're not going to eat it anymore because it's old.
We become a national center for jazz. you know, in the Midwest. I mean, and people all over the country, I mean, everybody called. They want to come here because they had heard that the kids can swing here and they can play. And they want to come here and do residencies. And I think having Winton here, you know, because Winton taught me so much about education and pedagogy and just how to present and how to talk to folks. I learned so much from him that I think having him is kind of like the icing on the cake. And it really shows the hard work that's been showcased, the hard work that's come together here. In fact, it also highlighted the collaborations which exist throughout the College of Music.
Wynton Marsalis drops in for master classes and performances. He goes way back with all the professors, and he speaks across the generations.
Did you all know that was a blues? All right. Now, you know the blues. We've been playing the blues in America for a long time. Over 100 years, right? You know everything is the blues. Rock and roll, jazz, rhythm and blues, country and western, that's all blues.
1, 2, 1.
The music building is loud. You hear the learning here. It's not like where they're learning math. You don't hear algorithms.
Plus, the music building is different because you can always hear, when you come in the morning, you can always hear a different type of music going on. You know, like I came in this morning, I heard somebody singing a great aria. You know, but right next to them, I heard the saxophone player working on a John Coltrane solo. So to hear the two of them together was so crazy. But it sounded great. I said, well, you can't hear this nowhere.
One of the great things about Michigan State University is from the leadership of Lou Anna Simon, who has sought to create a welcoming environment that is better because of the richness of its diversity. That has come to pass in our college through embracing the study of jazz. And when we discussed this, the classically based faculty, there was a unanimous support to do that. And our colleagues in jazz work as hard or harder than others. You can find them up mentoring, working with students, doing outreach, driving to Detroit, going across the state, going out and doing their own gigs, coming back, teaching classes. They've really become integral to what we do, and we all learn from one another.